Let me pop my shit.
A lot of the shit that I say ain't always true, but it's hella shit that I say that's hella true. It all depends on your point of view. Shit that's old to me might be new to you. I was pushing the game with a triple beam and a microphone, serving nasal candy, same color as styrofoam. It's a survival zone right in front of my mama's house. Snip Barney Rubble and that Fred Flintstone. A product of my environment, paramedics and fire. With the old folks, homeowners, can't enjoy retirement. With the po folks and the drummers, ambulance inside. With the popos, Montreal, high speeds in the vibe. This bitch be on a nigga like I'm Denzel. I try to tell them hoes that my bread's dead. Once you put up 10%, if I get pop. Not you go bitch, they threw me in the pot.
Let me pop off. Pop my shit. Let me pop my chopper, I can fit it in your sock off. Pop my shit. Let me pop my shit. Watching us, we is not y'all. Pop my shit. Let me pop my shit. Home runs, it's a walk off. Pop my shit. Wait a minute, let me pop off.
Hey nigga, watch that. You niggas too old to be acting like this. She thought I was dancing, nah, that was the real. I got it out the mud, I don't owe a nigga shit. I'm on one. You niggas late in the game. I bought a whole lot of real estate before this traffic. I got one over there, I got one out the way. So hell yeah, I'm pushing Rory when it's time to skate. Now it was niggas at when we was smoking the shake. It was niggas at when we was moving the shit. I stacked again. Thought it was a rap, but I'm back again. Looking for a little bitch that I could call wifey. It's just a white tee, but the wrist be pricey. Damn, this bitch looking righteous, so fast. Trying to hold the bitch hostage.
Let me pop off. Pop my shit. Let me pop my chopper, I can fit it in your sock off. Pop my shit. Let me pop my shit. Watching us, we is not y'all. Pop my shit. Let me pop my shit. Home runs, it's a walk off. Pop my shit. Wait a minute, let me pop off.
Can you come to your ears after you're done? Yeah. All right, for sure. I got a jam.
Okay, you call me fast in my brain, don't feel, baby, leave me in the store. If I'm gone, don't trip, baby, bring it back strong. Up to bat, all hits, baby. Yeah, who wanna shot, wanna die, let me know I got two on the hip and then no, get decent, you smooth like a R&B song. How you keepin' hoes, how you make nigga killing me, no. Oh no, who make kick shit like judo, giving out hoes, not kudos, pocket fat like you know. Yeah, I tell a bitch, eat it like Doja Cat, you see the wrist, weapon like Border Chris, I got grip, bigger than Border Piss, and the shots ain't bringing my swords back, from nose to the drop, and I no diggity, new to the top, and I rock Tiffany's, and you smooth like a R&B song, how you keepin' boys on your make kill me, call me fast, in my brain, no, baby, leave me in the store, if I'm gone, don't trip, baby, bring it back strong, up to bat, all hits, baby. Okay, you call me fast, in my brain, don't feel, baby, leave me in the store, if I'm gone, don't trip, baby, bring it back strong, up the bat, all hits, baby. It feel good, so nigga been made, but a nigga done change. We couldn't settle my fight, couldn't cover my pain. Swing. I see Gap in that, be right now. Boy, you always run around with a target on. If a nigga follow me to the carpet brush, I'ma spark it up. That's a Mac with a Mac and a Tonka trunk. Like my uncle's son, got some thumping her. Like a trumping her, when it's crunking her. When it's dumping her, I'ma spark it up. Okay, you call me fast, in my brain, baby, leave me in the store, if I'm gone, don't trip, baby, bring it back strong, up the bat, all hits, baby. Yeah, call it pass in my brand new whip. Hey boy, hit me in the scope. If I'm gone, don't trip. Hey boy, bring it back to strong. Up the back, all this, baby.
Looking at his dash, wondering what I'm about to make from it. It's a war going on outside, nobody's safe from it. If they ain't with us, we just coming through and taking shit. But if the number's right, I'll make the trip. Shit, break it down, put my young boys on. Stacked everything out myself, nothing's 1 point wrong. But when the gun point on, it's them or us type jump. Little killers out drilling shit to all the young boy songs. I can listen to you if you don't let the shit you rap about. Brody had bread for the fall, I fronted him half a pound. I ain't heard from him, but I'm sure that he'll be back around. Fuck else you know, getting action out. Fucking know about killers doing life depending on me. I guess I got trapped it out today, eventually free. I probably could have toned it down, but that's the rebel in me. Being healthy is expensive, and heroin's cheap. The twins supposed to sell it while the store selling baggies for. Cuddy pulled up in a Lambo, I'm about to tax him more. Any sneak move is an act of war. You ain't never wake up at the fort with a fresh number and a yellow jumper, and you still wonder what you could have been if you didn't wander off into the streets again. Got me on 3 for 10, just the game lock you out. You just need a key to win, you need to go on beast again. It ain't trying to be your friend. People say on shit right out in front, you get the cheaper rent. Homie hit a 1 to 3, fluid 33%. Keep them sealed tight and lose weight, let them decompress. You can hear a million no's, all you need is gas. Cocaine, DJ, Khaled, baby, we the best. Put it in the window, let it grow like a chia pet. They're telling me I'm legendary, I ain't get to see it yet. Maybe I never will. It's like they love us for what gets us killed. That's the game, gotta respect it still. Chillin' in the Uzi with the work all in the dash and shit. You pay more than 10 to hit a come on some assassin shit. I ain't asked for this, maybe I did. I already know my life is crazy as shit. I seen the craziest shit. Game is a bitch. And I lost most of the people that I came in it with. So I'ma ride it out till the wheels fall. Kill the cartel roll. The numbers weighing up, but they still call. I ain't fucking with Fetty, I deal raw. And all the hustler needs is something real that he can build off. People on call when they need some shit. People love to see you fall like they eat fire. There's a snake next to you, almost big enough to bite you, and you the one feeding it. Touching too much work, it must have got up in my palms again. Lucky ladies, I was playing the parks like the palms again. Maybe hit the win again. Every time I lose it all, I win again. Been selling butter like Timberland. My plug got the lowest number. I'm him again.
Sex me, don't caress me. I'm good, I don't wanna be a bestie. She like wet me like a jet ski. Beat her to it, I'ma do it if you let me. Yeah, get flea in a white tee. 200 on my neck, it get icy. Yeah, you can't be my wifey. You just like me. Sex me, don't caress me. I'm good, I don't wanna be a bestie. She like wet me like a jet ski. Beat it to it, I'ma do it if she let me. Get flea in a white tee. 200 on my neck, it get icy. You can't be my wifey. You're just like me. You're just like me. You're just like me. No, you can't be my wifey. Be my nothing. You're just like me. Oh, yeah. No, you can't be my bestie, you can't be my wife, you can't be my nothing, you're just like me.
Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Colorado Rockies.
Don't keep
John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. Well, Singy, this team is really playing good ball as of late. We'll see if they can keep it going here.
Riding an impressive win streak, Boog. This team is clutch right now. Doing it in different ways, too. Tough test today, though.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Today's starter for Colorado, Andrew Painter. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average, so he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
Ready to go now? Mike Yastrzemski up here. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bleday on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity, as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Just missed. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The next offering misses. Ball 3. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Snuck the fastball by him.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And a breaking ball misses outside. Crow Armstrong with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. Right through here for a strike.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
Save! Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
Boog, he doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
Bryce Eldridge in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Crow Armstrong, the runner at first with 2 gone. Quick toss to first. Crow Armstrong dives back in safely. That one pushed foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one hit to right. And that'll do it. So one hit is all they get. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. There's no score. Back here at Coors Field. And pitching in this game, Mackenzie Gore. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
One up, one down. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. Coming off a huge showing in their last game, Kyle Schwarber.
Well, he's just been a consistent and dominant power threat throughout his career. I mean, over 400 career home runs. I mean, that just doesn't happen to an average power hitter. This guy's been elite, and we'll see as he continues if he's going to make it into Cooperstown, into the Hall of Fame.
Jose Ramirez, batting with one down, takes a strike. And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
He left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And now it's 1-2. Stays alive. That one almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
2 down, bases empty. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Schwarber made it rain homers in his last game, going deep 3 times.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
High fly ball down the left field line. That ball bounced over the fence. That's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. Just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Polanco in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. On the ground out to short. And that will end the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Denver, we move ahead to the top of the second now. So the Boston Red Sox have firmly established themselves as top contenders around halfway through the season. Not the worst spot to be in, but I imagine they're feeling antsy about their place in the standings.
Yeah, these guys are supposed to be a strong contender for a playoff spot, but they haven't really made that run up the standings just yet. There's still time. Don't get desperate. Don't panic or anything like that, but I'd like to see them go on a bit of a run in the second half. Maybe put themselves in better position for that postseason spot.
Here's a 1-2. To the right side, Clement. The throw to first, and quickly one away in the second.
Second baseman, Bryson Stott.
This is Bryson Stott. Painter. Ball 1. He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. A solo shot. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
This one in the air, center field. Doyle has a beat on it. 2 down.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
Nope, that's a ball.
Isbell stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Nope, that's inside.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. That's the 3rd out. Solo shot opens the scoring for Boston. It's an early 1-0 lead. This is Rockies baseball on the show, Colorado. Back here at Coors Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Adley Rutschman digging in for the Rockies.
Ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Line drive, base hit right field. And the tying run is on base.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball, and let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Brenton Doyle in the box now as he leaves that one up high. That one is absolutely belted. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. That's down. One hops off the wall. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. This is J.J. Bleday. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Bleday launched a homer in his most recent game.
That's outside.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike. Doyle bounces in and he's safe. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far. When you don't have a good throw behind the plate, he's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. And the wild pitch will play.
He's in there.
Just a brutal turn of events for the defense. They get the big strikeout with the runner on third, but not only are they unable to complete the out at first, also some heads-up base running gets a run across. Kind of a tough play to recover from and move on if you're on the mound or behind the dish.
Here's Dylan Moore. He's been a great free agent sign.
Ball one.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame at bottom half of inning number 2. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher.
Durant over to stop for one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Reese Hines digging in for the Rockies.
That's a ball.
His stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball, Siggy. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. He's 0 for 1. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second. Easily steals the bag.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Man at second. That one fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
He boasts a batting average that ranks top 10 in the league at the moment, Siggy. In the air, right field, Tucker on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the third out. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We've played 2 full. It's the Rockies 2 and the Red Sox 1. You're watching Rockies baseball on the show, Colorado. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. And that's a strike. Duran matched a homer in his last game. Curveball over for a called strike. Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
That's a strike. On the ground, Moore throws to first in time. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Up next for the
Here's
Red
Kyle
Sox,
Tucker.
right fielder Kyle Tucker.
And first offering is fouled off. Tucker measures 6 feet 4 inches, 210 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
2 down, nobody on.
I don't think
Outside,
he was
that's a
trying
ball.
to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And there's a ball. Out towards right center field. Doyle should have this one. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's back at the ballpark. Well, this team came in on a win streak, and they're trending towards extending it another game.
Yeah, Boog, they're playing with a lot of confidence right now. And when you're in a stretch like this, everything feels a little easier, a little lighter, and they're showing no signs of slowing down.
That misses the
that's
zone.
just out.
Ball 1. Ramirez working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. That's towards center. Crow Armstrong moving under it. And a quick out, number 1. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. Doubled in his first debut. Schwarber was named Player of the Month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year.
When you're winning Player of the Month more than once in the same season, you might be earning some other awards in the offseason. I think he's set up pretty well in the MVP race.
Strike 2. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. And the 0-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. 1 out, runner at second. Jorge Polanco will hit next. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's off the top of the wall. Schwarber crosses the plate, and they lead by 2.
Well done, drives in the run. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Here's Andrew Rutschman. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Off the plate, ball 1.
That's
ball
off the inside
inside
corner. Ball 2. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying. And it's off the wall. The run scores from second, and they take a 3-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
And here is Brenton Doyle. Yastrzemski ranging back. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
Up next for the Rockies.
J.J. Bleday digging in for the Rockies.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That's in there. That is strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Ball.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swing and a pop-up. Keith. And that ends the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Rockies 4 and the Red Sox 1. As we go to the top of the 4th, Joe stepping in for Boston, Pete Crow Armstrong. That's a strike, 0-1. That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Bryce Eldridge getting ready to hit. And that's outside.
That pitch is out.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Pickoff throw, and he's back in easily. Man at second, and 1-2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Ball, that's down.
And that's
Ball,
outside.
that's out.
3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. And ball
No, that's
4
it.
to a board.
Ball 4.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Colton Heat up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Nope. He's just missing with some pitches that, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but.
Clement over to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
Quarter infielders playing in. Stop. Swings through it for strike 1.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby. This situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing.
On the ground to third. Base hit. 1 run in already. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Carroll up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Could be some action here in this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
It's in there. And a count 2-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in top half of inning number 4. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. And now it's Kyle Isbell. Grounded out his first time up.
Well, he's going to steal second. You want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. And a count 1-2.
That's a really good take.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in Denver, bottom 4, Dylan Moore digging in for the Rockies. Swing and a ball popped up. Takes it in for the out. And now it's going to be Reese Hines. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Ball 2.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. So the Rockies lineup turns over. Ernie Clement now at the plate.
Ernie Clement.
Pulls that one foul. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball 1. That's a ball.
Missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Hauls it in after a long run. That is the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies as they can't add to their. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
You know, these Red Sox finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Hit on the ground to short. Moore on the run, sends it over to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Singy, that was a close play, and it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame them for wanting to take another look.
Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change them? Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Sliced hard but foul.
Ball, that's outside.
Yastrzemski working through some struggles lately.
That's a ball.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this.
Ball, that's off
he's an
the plate.
experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Fouled off left side. And a payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
To kick the 3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. Mike Yastrzemski leaves the yard. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they cut into the deficit. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Andrew Painter departs, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. Brad Lord gets the call from the pen.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
The 0-1. That's it at the knees, and it's strike 2. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Trying to hold up on the 0-2. Now look down to third, and that's where this swing. It's a strikeout.
Well-executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And stepping in for Boston, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
An 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Check swing. No appeal. And that's ball 1. Hammer, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Now here is Bryce Eldridge.
No, that's down.
This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. It's their second home run of the inning, and they've rallied from 3 back. It's 5-4.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Well, Singy, you know I'm a member of the Nerd Herd, and these are the moments I really appreciate StatCast the most. We need to know how far that one flew.
Well, I'll tell you, over 500 feet, Boog, and that's just insane. And I know we're seeing more and more power in today's game, but we just almost never see someone hit it that far. It's crazy, and it's just an unforgettable swing of the bat.
Keith in the box again, takes a strike.
Ball 1.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch. Not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger.
Ball.
And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
2 down, nobody on. That
Ball,
one
that's
misses. And that's ball 3. Gets down, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next to hit, Bryson Stott. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. He's in the top 10 for most stolen bases in baseball right now, Siggy. You can't ignore him when he gets on base. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 5-4 ball game. This is Rockies baseball on the show, Colorado. And we're back. Well, this team has been so impressive during their winning streak. Still trying to find their rhythm in this one, Singy.
Yeah, good teams usually find a way to settle in. It's taken a little time today, though, but with the way they've been playing, you can't count them out.
Ramirez in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. He's been one of the best players in the league at driving in runs, Singy. His RBI numbers are good enough to be top 5 at all of baseball. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's 1 down. Kyle Schwarber, the next to hit.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the full side, or the fans fans better look out in the stands.
So the call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge. That one opts against the fence. Relay throw to second. Safe. And that's his third hit.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Mackenzie Gore done for the night. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Tim Herron.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Stepping in, Jorge Polanco. On the ground to the left, Duran. Fires over to first. He's out. And now the catcher comes up to him, Adley Rutschman.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Nice curveball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
So the call will stand. So that removes their last challenge. Tying run in scoring position. Last half of inning number 5. That one ripped, but foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Brings it in, and that is the inning. So a strong showing there from the Boston bullpen. 5 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Rockies 4. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Edgar Caro will hit next.
Catcher Edgar Caro.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball 2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I'll tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
Now here's the Red Sox DH, Kyle Isbell. There you see his May and June numbers so far. Foul ball. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Ezekiel Duran up next for the Red Sox. Runner takes off, and that is out of play. This one belted deep left field, on its way. His second of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 7-4.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Mike Yastrzemski digs in now. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Brad Lord gives. New pitcher coming on, the veteran Justin Wilson.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
This one in the air, center field. Doyle under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. 0 for 3 in this one. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in the top half of the 6th. Drilled out towards left center field. Carrying well. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Kyle Tucker, the other way. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add on. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires the first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now back here at Coors Field. Where we go bottom 6. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. That's to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. And a tough play with a fast runner, but they get the out. Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York.
Ladies and gentlemen,
here's a final look at it. They called him out, and I'm thinking it's going to stay that way.
I think you're right, and it was worthy of another look, no doubt. But after seeing these replays, I just think they're going to stay with the original call. Just not seeing enough to overturn it.
Here's the decision now, and he is out. So they digging in, J.J. Bleday.
Nope,
moving
that's a
in
ball.
the bullpen, Mason Montgomery, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Matzik getting cranked up as well. This one's smoked on its way out of here. His 7th home run of the season, and they cut into the lead. It's 8-5.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now it's the shortstop, Dylan Moore. And first offering is fouled off. Moore, 33 years old, made his debut in 2019, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. This ball's chopped on the ground. Stott over to first in time. 2 away. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the red. Mason Montgomery taking over on the mound.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
On a line out towards center. And that's the inning. But the Rockies do get one back via the solo homer. It's now 8-5. This is Rockies baseball on the show, Colorado. Back here in Denver, this lineup has been going off today. 5 homers so far as we take a look at the spray chart.
Yeah, they've been sending them out all over the yard, Boog. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere for these pitchers to hide.
Eldridge, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. What a stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Colton Keith up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 3.
Inside, ball 1.
On the ground to short. Throws to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Stop at the plate now, and that's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Late on that fastball.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. They're doing a good.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. They're on top by 3. 8-5. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Fernando Cruz.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Back to the top of the order. Ernie Clement digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. And that one clips the corner.
All these Rockies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Line to left. And that's just foul. Time card. In the air, right field. Tucker settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Rockies, third baseman, Jose.
Here's Jose Ramirez. This one ripped, but foul to the right. The Rockies trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Kyle Schwarber. High throw, and it's safe for the stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Just missed. Runner at second here, 1 gone. That's a strike. And the count 1 and 2. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. That's out number 2.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. And a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball, that's out.
That one clips the outside corner, and a count 1-2. Now time for the play. The 1-2. And a rope in the center field base hit. Fires it to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. 8-6 now.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That one was smoke coming off the bat, and it looked like there might have been a close play at the plate. Good job of base running rounding third, making sure he could come in and score that run.
So 2 down. The switch hitting catcher will come up to him. Adley Rutschman. Hey! And now the 0-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Polanco leads off first with 2 down to the inning. High fly ball, right field. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 8-6. We go to the 8th. Still stepping in for Boston, Edgar Quero. Sir Anthony Dominguez on the pitch out of the pen here.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Hey! Ball.
Here's a high chopper. In plenty of time to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Isbell.
Hey!
And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. That one's in there. 1-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the door. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Kind of muffed that strikeout pitch right there. I'm not sure if he got crossed up or tied up, but either way, good composure to recover and finish the out at first. That's a play you could easily panic on and throw into right field.
And next for the Red Sox, Ezekiel Duran. Back to the 6th. He drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one you look back on when this game is over as well.
2 down, nobody on.
1-2 count, you got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead at 8-6. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Alex Vesia. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Here's the center fielder, Brendan Doyle. And a swing and a miss there.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with more.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. And just like that, they're within a run. This crowd has really come alive. This place is loud. The left fielder, J.J. Bleday. He's already homered in this game. And there's a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one upstairs, ball one. Comes up empty. That's strike two. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot.
That's ball two.
The Red Sox trying to hold a one-run lead here the bottom half of the eighth inning. Fly ball down the line. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And there's one down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Here's the shortstop at the play. Dylan Boyd.
I know.
Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Rockies. Trevor Story.
And he would be the tying run booth, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Story in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Rockies, Gary Sanchez. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Chases that one upstairs.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at high level, but it's really hard to catch up and get them.
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the... Spencer Jones now in the game as he comes in as a new right fielder.
Number 19.
So back to the top of the order. So stepping in for Boston, Mike Yastrzemski. Pitching change here, Eric Sabrowski.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Fought off foul. The 0-1. And it's fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That's a ball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you're then committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. One-run game here at the top of the ninth. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Well struck, deep right field, way back. Out of here. His 11th of the year. So 2 down, Bryce Eldridge. Now at the plate. This one in the air, center field. Doyle on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
Okay, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run at the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Tucker takes it in for the out. And there's one away. Jose Ramirez digging in for the Rockies.
This is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
That one off the mark. Ball 1.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth.
Ball, that's outside.
The 2-2 on the way. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Stott over to first in time. Rockies down to their final out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Schwarber in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. That one misses, and that's ball 2. Red Sox by 2 here in the last half of inning number 9. Time call. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. This could end it. Out towards right center field. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox take game 1 of the series on the road.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
And 9-7 is the final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I said the windows tinted and I ain't rented. Winning. Baby was with it in mid-sentence. Feel it. Hustling, no bad. I did it. It's just the beginning. I ain't even close to finish. I got money on the other line. I got to get the call. If you ain't gonna make me better, I don't even get involved. Couple on the close. That's involved. Getting duggies with my dogs till it's through the walls. I done drove everything. Fiskers to Nissans. Don't do arguing. I just throw the peace signs. Meditate for some me time. Headed back into the city. I'm on the east side. Real for real. You'll think I'm in the Navy, huh? I'm still in the deal. Atlanta. Different.